after my MRI, which surprisingly wasn't too bad. They never clamped my head in the first scan. I've got 4 of these already full of pens. I have a little baby one, so now I've got a decent sized one, so it won't take me so long to do the lemon and ginger now, which is great. When I say I've been through it today, bro, I have been through it today. She gave me four injections in my mouth. It's like they never tell you when you have chemo, oh, these are the other things that are going to happen. Afternoon, people. It is literally the afternoon. It's about 12:30 on Friday, the 21st of Feb. I realised I didn't come back in yesterday and check in with you guys after my MRI, which surprisingly wasn't too bad. And I'm going to explain to you why it wasn't too bad. So the first MRI I had was probably about 2 or 3 years ago. And it was in a place called In Health, which they have different clinics, I believe, all over London. And it was in this place, it was in Stratford. And you literally went into this building and it was in the basement level. So you're already going downstairs, you're underground. And then they put you in this long tunnel. Hold that thought. Get it for me. Sorry guys, that was the old Amazon delivery. Bear with me, I'm going to put this up because my tripod, I'm not really a fan of this DJI tripod. It's not really that great, but we make it work. Alright, so yeah, as I was saying, and I realised based on the machine where I had my, let's start again. I realised based on the machine that I had my MRI in yesterday, they were 2 very, very different machines. The one I went in yesterday was very much up to date. The one I went in 2 years ago was a much older machine and was much more scary, very claustrophobic, all of that stuff. Anyway, my scan yesterday was probably about 20 minutes or so, which was great. The first one I had took 45 minutes, which I'm starting to think that maybe, yes, that was an older machine, and the older machines, maybe they take longer. I don't know. You know, it's like any kind of upgrade to anything technological. I also had to have an MRI when I first got diagnosed to find out how far within my breast the cancer had spread and how much, not even how much, and whether or not they could, if I could keep my breast, part of my breast, or whether I would have to have it fully removed. So I had to have a mammogram for that, and that was not so bad because I was lying on my front and I was facing out of the machine. It was only this part of, it was only my bottom half that was in the machine, but my head and everything was out and I was lied down. I mean, that was annoying within itself because I was lied, I think, in the same position for a good 45 minutes, which was not fun. It was not fun. And with that one, I couldn't move. It was like even breathing, I had to breathe very calmly. Yeah, that wasn't great, but I wasn't in the machine facing looking up. So yesterday when I went for my MRI, I was panicking, thinking, oh my God, I'm going to be face up again. And I really tried so hard. And in my head, I was like, Dee, you've got to do this because you've got to get to the bottom of why this vertigo keeps coming back, why your vision sometimes feels blurry, the constant headaches, which I think might just be the medication. I'm fingers crossed everything is all good with my scan. So I can't not do it. Like, I'll be doing myself a disservice. So I'm just going to have to suck it up like I've sucked up everything through this whole entire journey and just get on with it. First of all, I got poked in this arm. Then the guy said this vein's too deep. So that was bruised yesterday. It's calmed down today. Then he had to put, in fact, even, I don't know if I can see it. You can see it. But even here, my hand is still swollen here where he put the, it's actually quite tender, where he put the catheter. He put the, oh, I can't remember what it's called, but to be able to administer the dye basically, and that is now inflamed, which is not great. I'm going to keep an eye on that. So then I got pricked there, got in the machine, lie you down. Then they clamped my head in. They never clamped my head in the first scan, but they clamped it in yesterday. And I was like, oh, I said to the guy, how long is this going to be? Because I get really claustrophobic. And he was like, I'm going to try and make this very quick for you. I was the very last appointment, might I hasten to add. So I think they kind of they wanted to go home as well. So they weren't trying to make this longer than it needed to be. He was like, it will be about maybe 15 to 20 minutes, hopefully, all being good. And if you stay still, we can be in and out. So then he said to me, what did he do after? He put some hair plugs in, and he put another pad in so that my head didn't move, like I couldn't move my head. And then what they did, which is why I think the first one was so scary, is they put this little mirror at the top so that when you're lying in the machine, it doesn't look like you're in the machine. It looks like you're literally maybe on the edge of the machine, because you can still see, like I could see the window where they were, and I could see him moving around, and I could see when he was getting up and coming into the room to administer the dye and all of that stuff. So I think because I could kind of see, I was like, I can't be that far in the tunnel, because even when he came to put the dye in, my hand wasn't that far out of the machine or far in the machine, if that makes sense. So I knew I wasn't deep within the MRI machine. So I think the mirror was really the key to the view of me being able to see around and not panic. I could kind of see outside of the tunnel, so it kind of made it a bit better. So that is done. Let's hope we don't have to do no more of those. Although if I have to do any as one of those, I don't mind, because that was pretty quick and not as scary as the first one I took. Anyway, so we wait to hear from that. I should find out about that in the next couple of weeks. I think my next appointment is the 17th of March, so it's about a month away. I suppose if there was any issues with that, or there was any issues with my ECG that I had about 2 weeks ago or a week ago, they would call me and make an appointment, and I would go in and see them. I don't know why my machine keeps doing this. So I'm gonna not worry about it. Hopefully there's nothing going on, but I'm starting to think that maybe the sinuses, it might be my sinuses, I don't know, but the vertigo that I've been feeling sometimes where I turn my head has been out of this world. I've been trying to increase my water and my fluid as well. I've been drinking coconut water as well, because as much as water is great, I feel like coconut water has more electrolytes in it and it hydrates you better. In saying that, I need to drink a glass today actually, because I do feel a little bit parched. So like I said, we'll just see what happens, but that is that. Today is a quick food shop day. Kyron is going to cook today.
It's about damn time.
Give me a break. I need to also make some ginger shots, but I'm probably going to do that later on. I will show you how I make my ginger shots, and the ginger shots have really been helping with my gut health. I will definitely say it has massively helped my gut and the issues I was having with acid reflux, which I'm now realizing is all tied into everything I've been going through. But that's another story for another day. So I will show you how I make my ginger shots, and we're just going to go Sainsburys today for a quick little shop. And I think that's about it. While we were there, let's open this parcel from Amazon. It's not wrapped very well. And I got myself some more acrylic pen holders. I'll show you what they look like. This is how you know my pen addiction is really bad, my stationery addiction. So this is what they look like. They've got all my pens in them. I've got 4 of these already full of pens.
Hey, don't judge me.
And I've even got one of these full of pens. Your girl's got a bit of a problem, but it is what it is. And I also got myself, is this 50? This feels a lot bigger than 50. myself some sticker paper for these are my own sticker paper. This is for my own stickers for my journal and stuff. I don't use my business sticker paper for myself. I use this one because this one's it's not too bad. I'm not a fan of the yellow backing to give out as my products. I'm not a fan of it, but I don't mind using them for myself, personal use. The other sticker paper I use is a lot thicker. The colours are a lot better. I'll show you the difference. In fact, you'll see what I mean about vibrancy. So these are the stickers. This is the sticker paper I use in my shop. I think if I bring it up close, you can kind of see how vibrant, how white the backing is. It's also got a white backing as well. Also, it's a very thick kind of sticker paper. This is why I use it for my business, because I think it's very good quality. So those are the business stickers, and this is the sticker paper I've just bought. I don't know if you can see that there. I think you can see that. I don't necessarily think. I mean, it's not. It's okay. Let's have a look if you can see. Let's see if you can see. It's okay, but I wouldn't say it's the most. It's got quite a rough. It feels a little bit like recycled paper, even though it's not recycled paper. I don't think it is anyway. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. But I don't think the quality is as vibrant. I even had another sticker paper which was a bit more white, and you can see here this one's not too bad, but it's still not as good as the ones I use for my business. So I don't, I buy my own separate paper, so I'm not eating into my business profits, obviously. And I use that. So I just got that today. I'm going to, when I come back today, rearrange my desk to get all my pens out, because I have, now that I've bought those, I've got these Crayolas, I've got some pencils, some more pencils, and I want to kind of have all of the colouring stuff here, along with my other markers and my other markers. So I need to reorganise the desk, but I'll do that today, because if you look through this desk, it's a mess. It is really a mess. I need to sort my life out. But I will do that later on when I get in. So I'm going to sit here now and do a few bits before my mum turns up to take me to go shopping. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys when we head out to Sainsburys. In a bit, peeps, in a bit. I was supposed to take you guys with me, but it didn't work out that way because I am not feeling great today. My nausea has kicked into overdrive today, and I felt sick all day. My head has been feeling very... the headaches are back. The hot flashes have come back today. Well, they started last night, funny enough, but they've come back today with a vengeance. And to be honest, I can feel I can have what I'm having one now. I just wanted to be in and out of Sainsburys because I thought I had anti-sickness tablets in my bag. In fact, I'm going to take one in a minute. I thought I had anti-sickness tablets in my bag. I didn't have them, so I need to put a strip in my bag so that I've at least got it when I go out. I'm just not feeling great. I was going to do an unboxing of what I got today. It wasn't a lot, to be honest. I'm going to try and unpack it and then start packing away quickly and then take 2 of these tablets. Hopefully I'll feel a lot better. Oh, wow. Excuse me. All right. Crisp for Kyron. Let's turn you that way. Mayonnaise for Kyron. Butter, organic butter. I got some ham for Kyron. Almost like I didn't get no food for myself. Some Parmesan for Kyron is making a chicken Alfredo. Organic double cream. Some chicken thighs and drumsticks. Organic, obviously. Milk. Whole milk for Kai. Considering how much I spent, I don't think I got a lot today. Tea bags, if you know about these tea bags. These ones and the ginger, turmeric and lemon are really nice. I love these. I also got a packet of these, which are blueberry and blackcurrant. These are also very nice. They're great if you want something sweet tasting without having a sweet drink. I don't put sugar or anything in it. It's all right by itself. Cucumber strainers. This is for the ginger and lemon that I was gonna make today, which I'm now not gonna do today because I don't have the energy. I'll just be honest with you. But I'm gonna do it tomorrow. But I bought a bigger one rather than using. Let me show you. I have a little baby one, so now I've got a decent sized one. So it won't take me so long to do the lemon and ginger now, which is great. Bananas, because always got to have bananas. Cherry tomatoes, blueberries, strawberries, all the berries, lemons, avocados, kiwis, tissues. I've always got to have a packet of those in house. Tagliatelle, couldn't get any organic one. That's for Kyron's fettuccine. Eggs, because I have at least one egg a day. Near enough. Tea bags, honey and ginger. They help to settle my stomach. Sourdough bagels, that's for me to have in the mornings. Porridge oats. I only bought one milk because I've got quite a few, so I didn't really buy much. I can't believe how little I got and how much this cost, but anyway. C'est la vie. Some flossers for my teeth. Some soap for Kyron. Funny fact, I bought another one of these yesterday, so I'll let him try that one. If he doesn't like that one, then he can have this one. And I bought 2 Vimtos for Kai. And probably wondering why I bought 2, because it was cheaper to buy 2 1-litre bottles than it was to buy 1 2-litre bottle. Go figure. And I also bought some of these. Now, you're probably wondering why. I don't know what's going on with my body right now. It's all over the place. So I thought if I'm going to have to wear these, then I'm going to get organic ones. So I got 2 organic ones. They weren't cheap, but we'll see how they do. We'll see how I get on with them. I'm going to pack away, and then I'm going to get a cup of tea and sit down and figure out what I'm going to eat today. Because I'm really not feeling great today. I don't know what's going on in my body, but I feel very tired, very drained, and very nauseous. So I'm going to go and take one of my tablets to see if that stops the nausea. And yeah, I'll see how I get on. So I probably won't catch up with you guys later, but we'll definitely catch up tomorrow when I make my ginger shots. Hopefully I'll be feeling much, much better tomorrow.
The next day.
talking to you. So I've just finished making my ginger shots, as you would have seen. I've got enough to last me, how many did I have? 8, 7? 5, 6, 7, so 7 days, and just slightly under a full bottle for today. So I'll drink this now. So that will last me Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So then Sunday I will do another batch and we go again. All the ingredients were organic. I used organic ginger, you can see that. I used organic, I'm just going to show you again because I'm not sure how clear it was. Organic Sainsburys organic apple juice. I have organic lemon, obviously the organic apple cider vinegar, which I only had just about 2 tablespoons. And that is how I make my ginger shots, and these will sit in the fridge and they will last a week. It will settle to the bottom. If you make them, you will see the ginger will settle to the bottom. When I get up in the morning to have it, I just shake it a few times, open it, and then back it in one shot, so to speak. And that's about it. You will see that I kept the ginger, and what I will do with this is I will put this in my hot tea, in my lemon and ginger tea, or add it to my lemon and ginger tea bags to give me that extra kick. So it's kind of good. I'm being very useful. I'm being very sustainable. So rather than just throw it away, it's still got flavour in it. So I just add it to my tea and I get that extra kick of ginger from that. And that's how I make my ginger shots. So I'm going to make my breakfast now because I haven't had breakfast and it is after 12 o'clock. So I'm going to break my fast now, have my breakfast, have my ginger shot, and in fact, I will taste it so that you... Yeah. Ooh, that ginger. Good stuff. So, yeah, I will put the recipe down below. And for anybody asking, I've got to clean this off now as well. I'll try and link one of these. This is a very handy machine. I think I picked this up from about £8. Was it about £8 from Sainsburys? Argos? One of the two. Probably Sainsburys. No, I think it was Argos actually. I paid £8 for it. It's literally just a mini food chopper, and it works great for this purpose. I used to use my juicer, which is massive, but as you can see, I only got 100 milligrams of actual juice from the ginger. And if I show you my juicer is big, and it was just a lot to wash. And then I thought, hold on, my mum was like, but you got the mini chopper, blender kind of thing. Use that, chop it up, strain it, and you're good to go. And that's what I've been doing ever since. So it's a lot easier now when I make the ginger shots, which is great. Yesterday, because I was supposed to make it, I put the ginger in some to soak, to wash it off, and then I came in yesterday, washed it off, scrubbed it off, and then I chopped it up and put it in that bowl because I knew I wasn't going to make it yesterday because I wasn't feeling great, and then put it in the fridge. And then that was where you saw me open it and put it in the chopper blender kind of thing. That's literally how I make my ginger shots. If anyone has any recommendations of other stuff you can add to your ginger shots, I don't think I'm allowed to have turmeric. As I was reading last night, I need to do my research on it. Apparently you shouldn't be taking turmeric, and what was the other thing I read? Turmeric and something else that interferes with the effectiveness of tamoxifen. I don't know how true that is. I need to do some more research on it. Alright guys, I'm gonna get my breakfast and carry on with my day. I know I look a bit rough today, but today is just a chilling day. There's not much going on. I've got a vlog to edit to go out tomorrow, and yeah, I'm not feeling 100%. So I will hopefully catch up with you guys. If not tomorrow, definitely next week. So I'll see you in a couple of days probably. Morning people, it is I think Thursday 27th of February, and I am on my way yet again to the dentist because I've got to have a tooth refilled. I had the filling done a couple of years back, and for whatever reason the original dentist I went to couldn't get to the tooth properly, or whatever the case may be, and the tooth has been giving me grief ever since. My dentist is gonna fill it for me, and also I've got to make a decision about the tooth that's got to be the tooth at the back. It's got to either be filled in, which there's nothing for it to hold on to, so I just see it cracking again, or I've got to have it crowned. I think I'm just going to go for the crown because I hate fillings. I've got a bit of a long journey. I've got to go all the way into central London to go back out because there is no direct route from East London to North London without taking a bus. That takes 15 million years. So yeah, let's hope I can make it just on time. Oh, here we go. Let's do this journey, people. Let's do this journey. When I say I've been for it today, bro, I have been through it today. And no long talking. I'm just home from the dentist. I mean, I just got in. It is now 2:30 and my appointment was 11:30. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see that I said I'm gonna be late for my appointment because some homeless man was on the train and decided to light a cigarette on the train.
Why? I don't know why. I don't know.
So I was like, I'm getting off that train, and I had to wait for the next one, and I was already running late. So yeah, it did not go well. But I got there and they were like, oh, we don't know if she's going to be able to see you to do your fill-in today. So I was like, all right, cool. What can I do? I've come all the way here. There's not much I can do. So when she went upstairs, the reception went upstairs, she went, yep, fine, no problem. I can see her. So my filling's been done. But let me fill you lot in about this filling, yeah? Because this tooth is the one up here. I had it filled maybe 3 years ago at my previous dentist. And ever since that woman did that filling, it has given me nothing but grief. I was just like, I kept getting food, kept getting stuck in it. I'm constantly having to floss when I'm out and about, like take one of them little indent brushes and go in the toilet, and because especially meat will just get stuck up all up in it, and it will just hurt and obviously affect me. So obviously I know that obviously if I'm getting stuff in it, I might not be cleaning it out as thorough, and so it may be causing another hole in which might be decaying. Anyway, so said, so done. I don't know if I filled you guys in on my last dentist appointment, but I think I did. I can't remember, but just for those who may not have seen the last vlog, bear with me. My nose is now running. Love this for me. I went because I'd cracked a tooth at the back, and I was kind of like, has chemo affected my teeth? Because I didn't really have any issues before. They felt a little bit sensitive than normal, but I just threw it down to, you know, once the chemo's out of my system, I'll be okay. Anyway, I cracked a tooth and I was like, oh hell no, I gotta go and get this fixed, because the way that the tooth is cracked from the other side of the filling, and it's literally the filling and a little bit of the tooth left, but the root is still in. So I'm like, let me go and check that there's nothing untoward going on. Finally found a dentist who will take both me and Kyron, which was my old dentist, funnily enough, but because it's all the way in North London, it's a trek and a half. But at this rate, finding an NHS dentist ain't easy, mate. And at the moment, it's got to be NHS, especially for Kai as well, because why should he pay when he's 18 and in full-time education? Absolutely not. I went, she's had a look. She said, funny enough, the one that's got the gold cap on the front of it, she said, is it hurting? I'm like, no. She's like, oh, because it looks like there's something going on in the root of the tooth. That looks like it's going to have to be extracted.
Oh, no way.
I'm like, okay. She's like, if it's not giving you any problems, we'll leave it alone. But once it starts to give you problems, it's got to be taken out. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's hope it don't give me. She said it could be 6 months, it could be 6 years. So I'm like, do you know what? Let it not give me ever. Yeah, let it not give me ever, because anyway. So I went, so after she said that, she said the one behind it, we can either fill it again or we can crown it. And I was in two minds. But after having this filling done today, I said to her, we're going to crown it, because she gave me four injections in my mouth, and I could still feel it. At this rate, drop me out. Like, drop me out. I hate the dentist, and everyone would be like, Dee, you've been through so much. You've had chemo, you've had a PICC line put in, all of this stuff. I'm like, yeah. I've had surgery. Yeah. Tooth pain is like the worst pain. It's like it goes right through your soul, right through your body. And that's literally, as she was drilling and I could feel the sensitivity, oh my God. Literally, I could feel my hands clenching to punch. That's how bad it was. And she was like, but we've given you, first of all, she was like, we've given you one, we'll give you another one. I'm like, all right, cool, can still feel it. She's like, we'll give you one more. I'm like, okay, cool. But she said, this one we'll give you in the roof, which is going to sting a lot, but it should do the trick. So I'm like, okay, cool. She started drinking. I said, I can still feel it. She's like, I'll give you a tiny little bit more. She's like, if this doesn't work, we will have to sedate you. Listen, let me tell you something. Sedation for having a filling, absolutely not. We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. So poor Dee had to sit in the chair and take the pain. So I'm exhausted because I haven't been able to eat. I can still feel it's all swollen. I'm probably even, when I look back at this footage, I'm probably going to tell that my face is still numb. I can't feel anything here on this side of my face, but I'm starving and I need to eat. So I bought myself an M&S prawn layered sandwich. I know, probably not the healthiest thing, but I just needed something quick to nibble on. Bought some tiger prawn dim sum for dinner today, along with a green Thai chicken curry, because I have no intentions. If this is how my face is feeling at 2:30, and she told me it would wear off in about an hour and a half. I had that ejection about 12 o'clock. It is now 2:30. It ain't wearing off anytime soon. I'm not cooking today. And added with the fact that it was a journey there and a journey back, I am now shattered. My feet are hurting, and where I haven't drank or ate anything since about 9:30 this morning, I'm feeling very, very lightheaded. I got Kyron a spaghetti carbonara, and I got him some garlic bread to go with that, so he's got a little bit of a munch. I also went to buy some Jason's sourdough bread, but my Sainsburys doesn't seem to have a lot of variety. I was just like, I need to Google this and have a look at what is available and see where I can get them from. So I just bought some sourdough bagels, which I like to have, and some whole meal sourdough Sainsburys, and I use these like I have these with like egg sandwich or something like that. So I'm gonna put these away, get something to eat and relax, because like I said, I feel like I'm about to pass out. It's like they never tell you when you have chemo, oh, these are the other things that are gonna happen. Like when I had all the issues with my nails lifting and weeping underneath, they didn't tell me that. My feet, my toenails, the same thing, especially my two big toes, brother. My feet are looking like hammer time right now, and I know that might be TMI, but again, because that particular chemo I had attacks your fast growing cells, so like your hair and your nails and stuff, it damages them. So I expected there to be damage, but I don't think I expected it to be the damage that it was. So I'm still having issues with those. So I just thought, let me just ask this. And I said, does chemo affect the sensitivity of your teeth? She's like, unfortunately, yes. I'm like, well, that sucks, because no one didn't tell me that. Like, that would have been something that was good to know. I feel like there's so many things that happen to your body after chemo that as much as they tell you, they don't tell you everything. And they probably give the most common side effects that most people experience. They don't by any means give you full disclosure that yes, you might have issues with your teeth, you'll have issues with your nails, you'll have sore feet. And obviously the neuropathy or whatever neuropathy was one of the things that she mentioned. I think I've come to the conclusion that this may just be a long-lasting side effect. Let me go and get something to eat, refuel my body and relax before I pass out, because I feel like I'm about to throw up, which is not a good sign. Catch you on the flip side.